My left eye keeps twitching, y'all. I don't know why. But anyway, I heard that the left eye means that somebody gonna piss you off, and the right eye means that it's gonna be some good news or something. So, oh God, I don't need this. Anyway, I get that cut. Anyway, hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I feel pretty good today. Oftentimes we always, want to pray and go to God and, ask for prayer and stuff like I always do when I'm going through something. But I think it's also equally important to acknowledge and be thankful if you have a pretty decent day. So I'm doing pretty good today. So thank God for that, and thank you all. So Real Housewives of Potomac. This was definitely a Candiace roast. I feel some of it she probably deserved, and some of it I just don't understand why Ashley is so furious with Candiace when all the ladies have talked about her husband since day one, since season one, way before Candiace even got there. So it's very interesting. Maybe it's because Candiace is the most vocal about it, or I don't know. Could it be a skin color? Y'all know this whole image. They always try to. Candiace is the darkest girl on the show, even though they all claim that they're black. Could that also be a thing? Y'all know that we talk about colorism, we talk about sexism, we talk about sometimes religion, sometimes politics, and they're not my favorite topics. We talk about black men, black women, white men, whatever. We talk about everything on this channel. So do y'all think that could be a part of it? I don't know for sure if it is. It's just very odd to me how Gizelle is probably one of the more nastier people on the show vocally with the things she says, but the only person that's really willing to call Gizelle out ever is Karen. So Monique when she feels like it. But it's very much like, I don't know, it's just like it was a beat up on Candiace moment, this part one. And like I said, some of it was warranted and some of it was not. We'll get into it. What are my other comments? I don't know why Gizelle sits closer. Y'all know the ones that are creating the most drama on the show are usually the ones that sits on each sides of Andy Cohen. And Gizelle, since the beginning, I believe, have been sitting right beside Andy Cohen. And this season, I don't really understand why. Gizelle really didn't have a storyline, minus the whole Sherman thing, but that ended at the first 2 or 3 episodes. Gizelle really did not have anything else going on. So why is she sitting the closest to Andy? I can understand Ashley being there, but why is Gizelle there? You can tell who he favors and who he don't. He's starting to leak at this point. Andy Cohen, we're catching hip to his game and who he is, how he, talks to certain people, those shady questions he asks certain people versus the not so shady questions he asks others. We can definitely see that. Andy Cohen, you're starting to show your true colors, sis. And we've been saw his true colors in terms of the Atlanta Housewives, how he talks to them, all black cast, versus how he talked to the white housewives. Andy Cohen, we're starting to see your, misogynistic and colorist ways, sir. Oh yes, white people can be colorist too. Okay, we starting to see, at the end of the day, oh, he's gay. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. He might be, and that is definitely a marginalized community. But the fact that he's a white man first, let's not forget that. Okay. And yes, you can absolutely be a white gay person, or a white female, or whatever it is. You can absolutely be a white gay person and still be racist at the same time. Why do you think they have a black gay pride and then a white gay pride? Catch. Let's get into it. Let's talk. What else I got to say? Monique looks a lot better with some weight on her, for sure. She looks a lot better with some weight on her. They showed that scene when she was talking about Ashley, when she was talking to Ashley about Sherman allegedly getting a job done by a prostitution whore in a park somewhere. So, and she was way, skinnier last season and stuff. But she definitely looks good with some weight on her. Hopefully she can keep it on. Let's get into the looks of the night. I pretty much said, I tweeted. Let me see what I say. As far as the looks. Okay, Monique's look was simple, but it was cute. She looked nice with the long black hair. Nice body wave. It was cute. Gizelle, I liked her pantsuit. I did not like her hair. It was very, I am Sasha Fierce gone wrong. She'll never be Beyonce, even though I'm sure she is. She thinks she is in her head. Robyn was the worst to me. I didn't like the dress. I didn't like the sittage of not to talk about women or whatever, but I didn't like how her boobs were sitting in the dress. It was very long, if you will. No disrespect to my ladies, y'all know I love y'all, but I'm just saying I didn't like the dress. Was no for me. It made her look so much older. Robyn looked 52, and the hair, she had it in a bob, but it was like bulky and thick as hell, and with the jet black root, and then it started out with the platinum blonde hair. I hate wigs like that. I live for a good ombre moment, but the jet black and then the platinum blonde, it's just like, how was that even possible? No. And then it was just so big and bulky. Robyn looked her best last season. She looked beautiful last season with that beautiful purple colored gown with the short cut hair. And that was fierce. Robyn looks really good with short length hair, but she don't need to go no more longer. It ages her for some reason. Let me see. Candiace, overall, Candiace was the best dressed. She had a nice little ponytail. It was crinkled on the side. Very cute dress. She had some feathers up at the top. Candiace looked really, really cute. Head to toe. Makeup was on point. Hair was on point. Them legs was oiled up. Everybody was good and oiled up. There was no ashy knees in sight. Candiace overall was the best dress. Karen, I loved Karen's dress. I did not care for her hair. It was, pinned up and kind of loose, and I just didn't care for the hair. And I really didn't care for the way her roots was looking. Once again, it was the dark root going, and then the platinum blonde hair. I just didn't care for it. And as far as Ashley's, everybody, I think Katie didn't come. I'm still pissed about the fact that Katie didn't come. Wasn't invited, excuse me. Because Katie, I felt like Katie would look good. But anyway, Ashley's makeup was nice, and that's it. Okay, moving on. Y'all notice that I twitch. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so they got on Gizelle first. If you guys don't know, Gizelle is back with her ex-husband, aka baby daddy, Pastor Jamal Bryant. I think that's great. I don't, and I didn't even know they were divorced for so long. They've been divorced for 12 years. So she was saying that the girls didn't even notice that they were together. The girls have never been. They were either babies or wasn't born yet to even see them together, being a couple, etc. So, it was definitely a big eye opener for them. But I think that's good. I think that they should get back together. Them two. Might as well. Y'all got all them kids together here. Let me see. They asked Gizelle, do they think therapy is working? Nobody said anything. That was your answer, sis. Let me see. So, they was talking about the whole Sherman situation, and they asked Gizelle, why do you think that Sherman did not come with you to Candiace's wedding? Gizelle gonna say, oh, because he didn't want to confront Monique. And I'm just sitting back looking, I'm just like, no matter what, no matter the date, the time, the year, it don't matter. Gizelle is gonna find a way to throw Monique in there. she is going to find a way to throw Monique under the bus. Like I say all the time, I don't know why it's so difficult for Gizelle to just admit that she don't like Monique. You don't have to admit that you're jealous of Monique, because we all know that's the reason. You're not going to admit that because your ego. But at least admit that you just don't like Monique and call it a day. Like, you know, you can count the times that Monique even says anything bad about Gizelle. But Gizelle always has something bad to say about Monique. Like, it is so sad. It's ridiculous. Like, you are a bully, ma'am. You are not a good person. Like Karen was saying, you're just not a good person, sis. And she really thinks that she is in her mind. And now she could possibly become a first lady again. Y'all going to Gizelle church? Child, please. What else is going on? Let me see. Karen said that Gizelle don't hold a man longer than a season, so she don't care to meet him. Let me see. They got on Karen, you know, they got on the whole Every Hue thing. Y'all know that Karen's Every Hue is in Bloomingdale's. So shouts out to Karen Huger. They, you know, played the confessionals when Gizelle and Ashley had made comments about the scent of the fragrance, saying that it smelled, you know, like it was for an older woman. And Karen was just like, I've been getting good reviews on this. And, you know, what's funny is that if the girls remember, I think this was last season, but she took the girls, you know, they all smelled different scents, and she got their opinions on what scent they liked the best. And so it's so interesting they forgot that. And it's just like, well, y'all kind of had a play into the way that this Ladam fragrance smells. So what's the problem? Y'all all, you know, gave y'all opinion on it, but I think they forgot about that. So if this fragrance is not your cup of tea, you should blame yourself, because your opinion was added into the smell of the fragrance. So it's just like, you coming for me? Because it's crazy. Just why even show up if you're automatically going to have nothing but negative shit to say? Let me see. Karen said she never talked about Every Hue, aka Every Who. Gizelle's makeup line. I ain't heard nothing about Every Hue. Every Hue, Every Who, whatever. I ain't heard nothing about it. Y'all heard something about Gizelle's fragrance. Okay. So we get on Candiace. Candiace's mom, she joins the set. Oh, gosh. Dorothy and Candiace looks just alike. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And the fact that Dorothy thinks that the way Candiace acts is not a reflection upon her and how she raised her is insane to me. That lady's crazy. And I didn't know before, or didn't think about it before, but Candiace's mom, she really wants to be a housewife. I definitely saw that. She wants to be, she loves the camera. She likes to be in the center of attention. It's something else. Hell, she probably the same age as Gizelle. So, let me see. You know, they got on the confessionals. Karen said that, you know, she wants to help Candiace out with this whole, you know, especially this whole mom situation. She said, and the whole Chris situation with them arguing and stuff about Candiace's mom. She says that she don't want Candiace to end up old and dusty like Gizelle. So, let me see. They got on the whole thing about Candiace's wedding and Dorothy not really wanting her half brother to be there. Candiace spoke about it. She said she found out about her brother because she thought that she was her father's only child until she walked into a room and she saw a picture or a note or something, and then she went back to her mom about it. Her mom became irate, acted a fool. You know, Dorothy sitting up there lying, talking about she's gotten over the hurt from back in the day. She's been remarried for 25 years and she's gotten over that hurt. And Dorothy feels like it's not that she didn't want the brother there. She just felt some kind of way that Candiace was throwing it back up in her face, you know, about the hurt from all those years ago. whether Candiace didn't do that, first of all, ma'am, but whether Candiace did it or not, if you say that you're over something, things should no longer affect you. You should no longer become upset about it, right? I thought that's how things like that worked. If you're truly over something, why do you keep bringing it up? Why is it when I bring it up, because it's truly my situation, because it's my brother? Why is it when I bring it up, it's still a soft spot for you because that man cheated? But you've been remarried for 25 years, right? And even after he cheated, like they mentioned, like we said in the past, even after Dorothy's ex-husband, which is Candiace's father, biological father, she has a stepdad, which is the sister's daddy. But anyway, yet and still, because Candiace's brother is like 10 plus years older than Candiace, so you, after you found out your ex-husband cheated and had a baby on you, you still married him? Explain it, Dorothy. So we got on the whole thing with the purse. You know, this was just jokey joke time with the purse. And he wanted to get up and he was just like, I want to feel your pain. And, you know, just making fun of the whole situation. Andy's a little bitch sometimes. He really, really is. I'm really starting not to like Andy Cohen because I just see through his ways. He's a sneaky, crafty queen. And you know, just so, yeah. Anyway, says that Dorothy claims that she didn't hit Candiace, that Candiace ran into the purse, that Candiace ran into the punches. Get off the couch, Dorothy, please. Get out. Let me see. They also talked about the whole home. Candiace brought the receipt to prove that both her and her mom's name was on the house. That they both, it was both of their homes. You know, because Ashley kept saying that, oh, this is your house, etc. And you know, she bought, I don't know, the receipt was pointless, Candiace. To say that, oh, you and Dorothy's name is on the house. They're still going to say this your mama's house because they have nothing else to come at you about. You know, consider it a compliment. You could be like Ashley. Ashley got all kinds of shit that you can talk about her about. But all you got is the whole mama thing, pretty much. They can't say nothing else about you, sis. But Karen warned you. Somebody had tweeted and said, Karen warned Candiace her first season on being on there, which was last season, I think. She says, don't tell these hoes all your business. Stop running your mouth, little girl. And she didn't listen. Let me see. You know, and that's a soft spot for her, saying that, you know, oh, it's Dorothy's home and not hers. You know, everybody has something that they feel is off limits. Everybody has something that hurts them the most. And that, I guess, is one of Candiace's things, is her and her relationship with her mom. And so everybody has something that hurt them. Just like Ashley's soft spot is her husband. Well, Candiace's soft spot is her mama. So how about neither one of y'all just go there? You know, but why is it only an issue when Candiace go off, but Ashley can say whatever she want to say? That's not right. And nobody calls it out. Once again. Let me see. They asked, Andy asked, do you feel like her flipping out was a reflection upon you? Miss Dorothy was just like, no. She was like, Candiace is very dramatic, and you know, I sit here and I chill out. You know, I don't act like Candiace, and you know, it was just very sad to see that Dorothy really didn't have Candiace's back. She even spoke up for Chris one time, said that Chris come from a prominent family, you know, who owns a business. Chris comes from money as well, just like Candiace do. But she barely had Candiace's back. So, Candiace, don't talk to your mama. I know it's sad to say, as much as I love my mama, but if my mama was something like that, something like yours, I wouldn't even. I'd be on that Celine Dion shit. Think twice. I wouldn't even. Y'all remember that song? Think Twice by Celine Dion. I love it. Legendary. We love Celine. But anyway, I wouldn't even be bothered. That lady is sickness, Candiace. I love you, but she's a mess. Um, Ashley and Candiace, in the midst of the mama actually being up there before she left, Ashley and Candiace had got into a little heated exchange. Somebody had wrote in and said that pretty much, oh, Candiace, why are you tripping? Why did you pick up the butter knife when all she said was, this is your mother's home, and all that? It was just like, y'all are so missing. That was obviously an Ashley fan that wrote that thing. Was she wrong for picking up the knife? Sure. But was Ashley wrong a lot of the times? Absolutely. And it was a heated match. It was a heated debate. Obviously, Ashley said something to piss her off, and furthermore, Ashley came back. How do you leave? How do you get put out of somebody's home and then come back in? Who cares if Gizelle made you come back in or ask you to come back in or not? You done been put out, so you come back in. So you trying to get shot, ain't you? That's crazy to me. That's in real life, that would never happen. Once somebody put you out, and obviously they are that heated, like they get ready to fight you, you need to leave. That's not your home. Who does that? Knowing if the tables was flipped, if Candiace came back into your home after you put her out, you would probably call the police on her. Why nobody talks about that, I don't know. Let me see. And yeah, Ashley gonna say that Candiace is the least accomplished on the couch. Excuse me? Everything that you have is because of that 88-year-old man that you're sleeping with, sis. You are a sewer rat, gutter snipe that grew up on oodles and noodles, Vienna sausages, and potted meat, just like I did. And you gonna sit up here and think that you better? Candiace been eating Grey Poupon and drinking eggnog and caviar and all that nasty shit. She grew up with that, sis. Your mama used to drop you off at people's house while she go out there and sleep with whoever. Are you serious, Ashley? You got a whole daddy that didn't want a nigga daughter and don't even claim you. Are you serious? Ashley. I wish Katie would have been here, because Katie would have read her so eloquently. Katie would have read Ashley. Like, I cannot. I cannot believe that. How do you fix your mouth to say that about that girl? When pretty much y'all, as far as being in the pageants and stuff, Candiace and Ashley have a lot in common. So it's weird that they don't get along. One fault that I do find on Candiace is that, well, it's a few things, but the main thing is I felt like she should have let the whole baby thing go because it's simply not her damn business. That's it. She should just let it go, because I don't even know why she gave a damn. But as far as the whole Michael thing, it is the topic of discussion, and it has been the topic of discussion since the beginning. That he liked to grab bussy. Okay? I will say, though, as a gay person, I don't necessarily like that. And it was just like, this is the highest rated show, highest rated season of Potomac so far. I don't really like that. The biggest reason as to why this is the highest rated show is to prove whether or not somebody is gay. It's just kind of like, oh God, it's very that, it's very eye roll. It's very like, still as much as, people think that it's cool, to be gay and be out, in most cases it's really not. But on the flip side, it's simply because, I think anyway, is because he's married to a woman. So, if you knew that you was into whatever, then you shouldn't have married Ashley. But once again, Ashley knew what she married. She didn't care, because she got tired of eating potted meat and oodles and noodles and Chef Boyardee and all those good things that we grew, and bologna sandwiches and all of the things and the things. She got tired of eating that. She wanted to eat some of the stuff that Candiace eats. Have eaten for years, darling. Candiace been going to 5-star restaurants since she was 5 years old. Child, please. Just had to give that little spiel. The least accomp. How does the lowest of the totem pole on the couch is the most entitled? Who the hell you think you are? That man face. But anyway, this sums up everything about Ashley. This little 14-second clip right here I'm about to play.
Trying to conceive. Michael and I have really weathered the storm. We took time apart. We've come back together. I've put in my work. I'm ready to yield my profits. Here. It's so bad. But so true.
Y'all heard that? She done put in the work. She's ready to yield her profits. What does that tell you? Why was she there? And Michael, no. Michael ain't stupid. Queens ain't stupid. Michael got another prenup. He got let them not work out and them fall out or whatever. Because don't no baby save no marriage anyway. First of all, and we all know that. No relationship, nothing. Don't no baby save nothing. Something that's already about to die or dead. So let them not work out. You know, I wish everybody the best in life, but let's say they don't work out. You know, I'm sure Michael gonna throw some shit in the game. Ashley, you gonna leave with nothing. Watch. Let me see. Ashley says that she's forgiven her dad and hopes that one day he comes around. I'm gonna want that MF back in my life. Are you serious? She love white men. So Monique says that the dad looks like Michael. I saw a little picture of him. He do kind of look like Michael. Let me see. Ashley said that now, she said on Twitter, because they was talking about tweets, they was talking about Ashley tweets and a lot of Candiace's tweets. Ashley said on Twitter that she would spare nobody at this reunion, especially hamster face Candiace. You're going to stop with these names now. Because I remember on the show you kept saying that she kept coming at you like a rabid dog. Okay, you keep comparing Candiace to animals now. What you trying to say? Next you going to let a monkey or some shit fly out of your mouth. We going to have to fly you off the universe. Now watch it, man face Ashley. You better watch it. You look just like your daddy's son. You really is. Let me see. They talked about Ashley's lump sum. She tried to act like she didn't know what the hell they was talking about. You know, when we found out last season that she rearranged the prenup that if she stays with Michael at least 5 years to prove to him that she's there for love and not for money, then if they was to get a divorce after that, then she would get half his money. And she tried to play it off like that wasn't the thing. That's the thing, girl. Own your shit. You telling Candiace to own her shit. Own yours. Own your shit, Ashley, girl. You know what you there for. And Michael know why he got you there. So cut it. Just please. Candiace and Ashley was going back and forth. And all of a sudden we see Michael come into the thing. He's standing looking over them in the balcony. And I think it's next week though. Part 2. Child, they gonna get on the whole thing. They gonna bring the husbands out. Candiace's husband Chris gonna say that he got a phone call that he grabbed the ass. Ray, Karen's husband, gonna say he actually saw Michael grab the ass. It's gonna be a mess. Hopefully they finally reveal when he said that he wanted to suck some schlong, who's he's gonna be talking about. We all think it's Juan. So you know, we gonna see. We gonna see what's really going on. But you know, I'm sure Michael have allegedly been grabbing pussies for years now. You know, but he's gonna be getting away with it because he's a white man. But now it might be catching up to him, and Ashley, she gonna sit and cry and act like she's shocked by the whole thing. But we gonna see. We're going to see how next week play out. Was that everything? I think so, y'all. I think that was everything. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It'sKeysWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At It'sKeysWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. Part 2 is coming up next week. I'm not sure. Well, later on this week. I'm not sure if Potomac is going to have 3 parts or 2 parts. I don't know. We're going to see. If they do have 3 parts, it better be good. Because having these 3-part reunions be wearing me out. So we gonna see. Oh, Karen's back at Potomac. She left Great Falls. Now she's back at Potomac. So, you know, whatever. They had some slick shit to say about that, but whatever. She's still the grand dame. I'll see you guys later.